What's up, guys? So I just woke up, so my voice is really deep. But I'm on my way to work. In this video, I want to do a video about my testimony, about how I came to know God and came to know Christ as my Lord and Savior. So I've grown up in a Christian home all my life since day one. My mother and father did a great job raising me. My parents got a divorce whenever I was 3, and so I lived with my mom then, and we moved to. I used to live in New Madrid, which is about 20 miles south. It's a really pretty small town, right on the river, Mississippi River, and then we moved to Sikeston and continued to go to church. And whenever I was 8 years old, I came and I accepted Christ as my Savior. I just had a lot of questions, and I really didn't want to go to hell. And I think then it was more of a. There was no doubt that I wanted to do right and live for God, but it was more of a. I want that security of not having to go to hell, But I lived my life, and I started to fall back pretty hard in high school. Sophomore year, I started doing some things that I shouldn't have, and I was really slipping away from the values that I cherished so much. And so we took a youth trip to Mobile, Alabama, and we were sitting there, and Josh is my youth pastor. He made us go into the ocean that night, and it was a beautiful night. The stars were out, the moon was bright, and I was sitting there knee deep in the water, and I was thinking, and I was like, all this crap that I've been going through and all this stuff that's been happening, how can I do this to a God who loves me so much, and a God who has been there for me for a long time, and who's loved me so much? How can I treat him like I have been, and treat him like he doesn't even exist? So from that point, I rededicated my life to Christ. I got baptized again, and I didn't have to be baptized again, but for me it was symbolic. That's what baptism is symbolic. It's not the water that saves you. It's that personal relationship with Christ. The water is just representing, you going down with your old life and up with the new. It's a symbolic representation of your first step of obedience. But I wanted to get baptized again, just for that final notion of me breaking free from this trap of sin, and that water. Something was in the water. Carrie Underwood had that song, but there was something in the water, and it just felt so refreshing to come up and come out of it, and it's something I'll never forget. But from that point on, different opportunities have been opening. Music is my passion. I love music. I love everything about music, and so from then, I felt like I was supposed to go. I was getting led into music ministry, and so I was given a lot of opportunities to lead worship there at the church at Minor Baptist here in town. I was given a lot of opportunities to lead worship. I was under the wing of our worship leader at that time. He was a great guy, amazing guy, and he moved away to South Carolina now. But He's a great guy, great mentor. Man, did he know? He knew his Bible, and I strive to do that. And he knew a lot. And he was very, very wise. But as I grew older, and I was in high school, different opportunities came up, little singular activities from other churches, little youth events and stuff like that. So slowly I was becoming, more well known. There was a church and a guy had to go, and he asked me to lead worship, and I still will. If he's going to be out of town, I'll still lead worship for him, and same with Minor. I'm actually leading worship this Sunday. So doors were opening and more. And whenever I graduated and from high school, I was going to go to college at Cate. So I was moving about 30 to 45 minutes north, and I was kind of nervous because I knew these opportunities really wouldn't come up. Well, I had a guy, he called me, he said, hey, this student ministry is looking for a worship leader. Would you be interested? And everything inside me was saying, yes, do it. And I did. The place was called the Lighthouse, and pastor's name was Andrew. He didn't die, but pastor's name is Andrew, and he's amazing. That whole place was amazing. It really it made me really feel like I was at home, because I was a freshman in high school, and I was leading all these people in worship, and so it was really intimidating to do this, but they really made me feel like at home, and it was definitely where I needed to be, and it was great. Then I started doing an internship under Daniel at First Baptist Jackson, and that was amazing. The church was a blessing. People in that church were amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better opportunity to do that. And what I did was I would help out Sunday morning worship, play piano, whatever they needed me to do. And then they also had me lead worship every Wednesday for youth, and that was a ton of fun. The youth were amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Like I said, it really was one of the best times of my life. But as I got the job, the intern where I'm at now at Unilever, the internship had to go away, and also leading worship at the Lighthouse, I believe it was just my time to go. It was really hard to balance all that work in a full-time job and leading worship there. I still have different opportunities where I lead worship, and I love every minute of it. But that's kind of like my story of how I came to know Christ and how He rescued me from this pit. And I've gone through a lot in my life, and I think that faith is what gets you through it. No matter what it is, whether it's cancer, whether it's anxiety, whether it's just things that keep on piling up, car accidents. I mean, really just anything that just gets in the way. Your faith is what keeps you holding on. I think that's what's great, because, a lot of times in this world, there's a lot of darkness, there's a lot of hate, there's a lot of just negative stuff that goes on here. And my faith gives me hope, because I know how it ends, and Jesus wins every time, and that's something I can look forward to, and there's nothing I want more other than to live for Christ, and Christ lived in me. So that's my testimony. When I have more time, I'll talk about it more, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you comment down below what other topic videos you want me to do while I'm at work. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, And yeah, I'm really excited to make more type of videos. So I will see you guys soon. Make sure you like, comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you guys.